everyone, welcome back to our strength series with SCHS. I'm Michaela, and today we're going to work on chest, shoulders, biceps, and abs. So a lot of upper body work going on in this workout, but on the brain side, it is more of a deload week. So we are going to return to the structure we did about a month ago, where we'll do 4 exercises back to back for 30 seconds each, but then we'll have a minute of rest in between, and we'll repeat each circuit 2 times. All right, so it'll be a nice quick moving workout, but we'll be doing a lot. We'll be working more on endurance this week than on strength. So use your weights accordingly. I'll be using just really light weights for all of my exercises today. No weights are also an option. Again, we're trying to build that endurance more than building the strength. We did that last week, so we get a little bit of a break this week. All right, so we're gonna get started. In our first 4 exercises, we're gonna do press outs. Okay, we're gonna do upright rows. We'll go into bicep curls from there. Now we're going to do a very slow march in place and pull that knee up and really engage that core. So a little bit of a balance move there for that one. Alright, so we're going to start now. And we're just going to press these weights out. Realizing now I'm wearing a blue shirt and using blue weights, so this is probably not the best visual for you guys, and I apologize. So we have about 5 more seconds. And we're going to come in, and we're going to go right in those upright rows for 30 seconds. And nice thing about timed exercise is you just get to go at your own pace here. And then we're going to relax that and do our bicep curls. And Rigel is now going to exercise with us. Excuse me, Rigel. You're going to knock my computer over. And you already ate a charger this week, so. Oh my God. Yeah, that hurt, didn't it? Apparently not enough. No, it didn't hurt. No dogs were harmed in the making of this video, I promise. No concussions were had. Alright, we'll do one more here. And then we're going to put those weights down. And we're just going to very slowly bring that knee up, right? The slower we go, the harder we're going to have to work to stay balanced, the more we're going to have to engage that core. Goodness. This is what happens when it's been snow covered for like a month and you can't walk your dog. Do one more on each side, just even out here. And then we're going to come and we're going to relax. And we have a nice minute to do that. Right, if that felt really easy, you can bump your weight up a little bit. You might also want to use heavier weights for some of the exercise and lighter ones for others. That is also an option. So, just rest accordingly. You can watch my crazy dog. We have about 30 seconds here. And I'm going to do one more set of that, and then we'll get into our next circuit. We'll go in about 10 seconds here. And here we go. Next 2 minutes on. Okay, finish this last one and then we'll come into those upright rows. Alright, and finish that one and we'll go into those bicep curls. Seconds. Alright. We'll put those weights down. You can just hold them at your sides and we'll go into those knees. Nice and slow, really controlled. 15 seconds in. I'm going to do one more on each leg, just to be even, and we'll come and relax. Alright. For our next circuit, we are going to be using a chair to do the exercises. I think the first one is going to be a chest fly. The second one will be a reverse fly. The third will be a wide bicep curl, and the last will be chair sit up. Okay, so that is kind of how the next 2 rounds will go. And we'll see what crazy antics the dog does in that time. Gotta get it all out before we end up on the floor for the last segment here. We have about 15 more seconds. Okay, so adjust your weights, get some water, do what you have to do here. Get those weights set. We're going to sit on the chair, we're going to lean back just a little bit. And we're just going to make kind of like a T with the arms and come back up. Keep those feet planted firmly on the ground. Keep the back straight. About 5 more seconds. Forward, and the elbows close to the sides, and we're just going to bring those arms out. You'll feel, squeeze those shoulder blades together, really feel that back working, the upper shoulders working. Maybe the inside of the shoulder as well, too. We're 15 seconds in. Alright, finish that last one. Arms down, they're going to be pulsing them face opposite each other. We're going to do a nice wide bicep curl. Seconds left. Alright. And then you put the weights down and just place them on your knees if you want more of a challenge. And we're just going to lean back towards the back of that chair and use our stomach muscles to pull ourselves forward. So only lean back as far as you can control with those core muscles. If you feel your low back getting involved, you're leaning back too far. A nice small movement, does not have to be large. And we'll go one more here, and then we'll rest for a minute. And then we'll do it all over again. 5 more seconds here, and then we'll do this last round. Lean back just a little bit and do those flies. One more, and then we'll lean forward and do our reverse flies. Straighten up. Nice wide bicep curls. About 10 seconds. Alright, place those weights on the knees and we'll do those chair sit-ups. Stop trying to eat my weights. I do feed him. He eats twice a day. He gets lots of treats. So I don't know why he wants to eat rubber. Relax. Alright, our last couple exercises we're going to do on the floor here. So we're going to start with push-ups. That'll be our first exercise. You're welcome to do them on the wall or on a table, something inclined. Even your chair you can use as well. Our second exercise, we're going to do a Y raise. So we're going to come up on the knees. Our palms are going to start here, and we're going to come up and make a Y with the arms. Okay, this one might be good to do without weights. You can try with your weights and see how it feels, but if it hurts, please don't use your weights. All right, in our last exercise, we're going to do a reverse grip bicep curl. So we're going to have the palms facing towards us, and we're just going to curl the weights up. And then we have our core exercise in this one. We're going to do Russian twists. So we're going to come down to the floor, feet on the floor, and we're just going to twist to either side. Right. And that about covers our rest here. So we're going to get into that push-up position. And we're just going to do whatever variation of push-up feels good for 30 seconds. And we're already 15 seconds in. Okay, now relax. We're going to go into our Y raises. Okay, so we're just going to make a Y. Right, just going to jump. See, thinks we're playing a game. Keep your back nice and straight here. Alright, you don't want to be going like that. Okay, we want an engaged core. We want the shoulders to be doing the work. If your back starts getting involved, your weights are too heavy. Alright, we're going to come down and we're going to do those reverse curls. Alright, Joel, please stop. We're going to go for one more. And then we're going to go into our Russian twists. Okay, so we're going to have those feet on the ground. And we're going to twist to either side. Thank goodness you're in rare form today. then we'll take a rest, and we just have one more set. The whole workout. So, this one does move pretty quick, but you get a lot done in it. We're working 4 different muscle groups here. Please don't eat my weights. Please don't eat my weights. Please. Please. Then I'll have to start using you as a weight. And you move around too much. Yes. Alright, we have about 20 seconds here. So we're gonna start bracing ourselves for those push-ups. Only 30 more seconds of push-ups. Alright. And we'll start now. You're 15 seconds in. Go into those Y raises. And then we'll do our curls. Now we'll come on down to the ground here. And do those Russian twists. Right, even out your sides. You can put the weights down, and we've survived another workout. So we are finished with this one. Nice upper body workout. We'll be doing a leg circuit, kind of similar in style to this. Our next time we work out together, there'll be a video doing stretching or cardio or something similar tomorrow. So we'll take a little bit of a break from the strength training, and we'll get back into it the day after that. So until then, enjoy.